everyone, welcome back to Secret of My English. It's been a while. Most of you found the CPE video I made pretty useful, so that's why I decided to make a series on my channel dedicated to the CPE or C2 exam. In this video, we're going to be talking about use of English, and I'm gonna be breaking down the exact strategy you need to pass this part with flying colors. Let's begin. Before you even attempt to do practice tests for use of English, you need to make sure you have a good vocabulary bank, which means that you have a good knowledge of vocabulary and the way it is used in English. But not only words by themselves, you also need to be aware of how they are used in context and also how they collocate with other words. I recommend having a vocabulary notebook where you write down all of the new fixed expressions, collocations, and grammatical forms that you come across in your CPE study journey. So let's get into what you need to do in preparation for the CPE use of English part. What most people do is go straight to look at the multiple choice options. However, I do not recommend this, and neither does this book, which is the one I'm using right now to explain all of this to you, Proficiency Expert. So the process that this book recommends and that I have found the most useful and effective is the following. First of all, read the entire text without even looking at the multiple choice options. You will have time to look at those later. For now, don't focus on the gaps, neither focus on the multiple choice answers. Just read the entire text and try to understand what it is about. Once you have read the entire text and have a clear idea of what it is about, now it's time to focus more on the gaps. Try to work out which type of word would fit in there. Like, is it a collocation? Is it a fixed expression? Is it an adjective? What is it? It trains you to use your instincts more, which is a very useful skill to have when it comes to language. Next, complete the gaps. Looking, now is the time you can look finally at the multiple choice answers. Do this very carefully and looking at the entire sentence. You need to look at what follows and what precedes the answer, because if it doesn't fit with any of those two parts, it is not correct. And finally, read through the text again, all the entire text, to make sure it makes grammatical sense. A couple bonus tips that I have for you regarding this part of the text are the following. First of all, don't stress out if you don't know what a word means, because there's no need to know what all the words mean. You develop like a sixth sense when you're studying a language that sometimes tells you when things are right or wrong. Trust me, I've used my instincts more than once in my exams and in the actual proficiency, and it has come in handy. So the more you practice and the more mock exams you do and the more content you consume in English, and the more proficient you will become. And second of all, I would really recommend studying collocations more than anything, because there are so many collocations in English, and there's always bound to be one in this part of the exam. And have also in your vocabulary notebook a section dedicated to collocations, where you write down all of the collocations you come across in your language learning journey. So that's it for this video. Hope you found it useful. Let me know any further questions you may have about this part of the paper, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye!